Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the head apostle elder to Great Billstone. And Kazakh Shalom to the for elect. This is the brother Liash from the church here in Cleveland, Ohio. And just wanted to go into the MOTB, another MOTB update. Want to read a couple articles of things I found. And of course, through the spirit, we correlate the things we read and see in the news to prophecy. So it's this new blank variant found in Washington. This is posted today at 4 o'clock. The hopeful year of destruction of Esau and the deliverance of Jacob. A new blank variant fueling a global rise in cases has been detected in Washington, but health officials aren't too concerned. The Federal Center for Disease Control and Prevention found the variant in a sample collected May 15th at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Don't want to go too much into that. The reason I even brought it up at all is because we seen what happened in 2019, 2020. That was a test run. It's 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us if we are not ignorant of his devices. And Satan in this context will be his physical counterpart, which is the so-called white man. We seen what he made people do in order to function in society. And a lot of people confuse, the serpent juice with the tiny tech. Those are two different things. Now Esau knows that he has a short time is going to come down with great wrath. Revelation 12:12 says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, having great wrath. And that devil again is Esau, the so-called white man, having great wrath because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And I linked this up with Job 5:13. The counsel to forward is headlong. That means he's going to carry out his plan in a rush, in a reckless manner, because he knows that, Yahweh Shem Shai is speeding things up for the elect's sake. I did a lesson last week where it's been more chariot sightings. It's a whole bunch of prophecy going on, and Esau knows, the elites of Esau know, that the men on the highways and hedges, particularly Great Millstone and the like-minded affiliates, are not just out there screaming precepts for no reason. With all the tariffs, the housing crisis, the economic woes, the love of many waxing cold, these are all things that were prophesied thousands of years ago, and they're coming to pass day by day until we get closer to Jacob's trouble and the mandatory implementation of the sea hip. And that hour of temptation is coming upon the world. This is Revelation 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And what is that? These scriptures. Not just being a hearer of the word, but a doer as well. It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And that hour of temptation is going to be when Esau comes down with draconian measures and forces people to take the MOTB. Because when it first comes out, they're going to be pushing, convenience, safety. This is going to help you stay protected from the cyber demic, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, if you take it, you will not be eligible for salvation. I'm talking to you, people of the 12 tribes. And, the Israelites who are scattered, amongst the other nations.
Today marks a historic
They added
step forward in
the
our
blog
national
post of this. Watch this real quick.
security. Let's go live to reporter Sarah Martinez at the registration center downtown.
More than 50,000 people have come here this morning to register. This is the future of secure identification,
linking identity, healthcare, and payments in one verified system.
When the mark of the beast is introduced, countries will present it as a matter of national security. Every financial institution, from the banks, hospital, and even supermarkets, will state that it is a requirement that you have the mark.
I'm sorry, but without the mark, we can no longer provide you access.
Banks won't allow you to access any funds without it, and supermarkets won't allow you to purchase any goods without it.
You'll need to get registered before you can shop here, sir.
Hospitals won't treat any patient who hasn't been marked.
I'm sorry, ma'am, we can't proceed without your digital mark.
The mark of the beast won't be branded as evil. No, the mark will be incentivized. Early takers will be offered discounts and access to products and services. Then, gradually, those benefits will be exclusive, only to be available for the marked. They'll call it modern convenience. You'll call it a small price to pay, until the day you can't eat without it. Can't travel.
Reminder, all riders must verify digital identity before boarding.
Can't breathe in society.
I'm sorry, sir, we can't proceed without verification.
Unless you bear the symbol. You see, when the mark of the beast is introduced, the Antichrist will make life without it so difficult that many will simply cave into the pressure. People will feel the pressure from society to conform.
James Carter, please follow me to room 4.
You will see a desperate longing in the faces of people who just want life to return to normal. They simply want to be able to buy and sell freely. They want to work, socialize, and cling to whatever freedom they once had. The price to pay for this? A simple mark on the forehead or on the right hand.
Today marks a historic step forward in our national security. Let's go live to reporter Sarah Martinez at the
Point was made. Revelation 13:16 says, and he calls all and he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that MARK is the tiny tech, it's the RFID technology. You're going to be ousted out of society if you don't have it. That video was a good representation. Damn, I can't talk today. A great illustration of what life is going to be like without it. But we have faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai. The Lord is going to intervene and is going to protect the elect during those times. Some of us, I brought this on, part of that number, will be persecuted via the guillotine and, be martyrs for Yahweh Shemel Shai. But again, a small price to pay in order to have our salvation intact, because the people who die defending this word and not taking the chip will be the same people who rise first when Yahweh Shah HaMashiach comes back with the fleet of chariots. And that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So, going back to 16, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That means everybody. And we went into this a million times, but cause it to mandate, to make author of a thing, to institute. In verse 17, that no man buy or sell save he. So you can't buy or sell anything without that. And the number of the beast is 666. It's Chi Psi Stigma. go back and look at some of the older pictures. 666 is on the barcode. You know, the UPC, the Universal Product Code. Esau's trying to emulate the power of the Heavenly Father on the left-hand side. Wants us to be a part of, you know, the internet of all things. So just like, prime example, a movie like The Belko Experiment, or the movie with Justin Timberlake. You know, that's predictive programming. That, along with Esau's gradualism, you know, the Samsung Pay, Apple Pay, Amazon Go, these things under, again, the guise of innovation and convenience. They're getting you ready for a system where if you don't have it, you're not going to feel right. It's not normal. But again, this is just another update. They're going to continue to push it, whether it's a health scare like they did in 2020, or whether they try to say that this is the new wave, or like the video said, they make it a matter of national security. It's coming. And for you other camps, you other Hebrew Israelites teaching that the MOTB is sin, or that it's philosophy is an embargo, it's white women, you're going the hell off, and you're leading the people astray. So Lord willing, this is edifying, and until next time, shalom.